All right, hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Jazzy Time with your host Bailey. How's it going, everybody? We are on video 2 of the McTwisp and timepiece set here. I'm recreating these. We've already done McTwisp in the first one. This one we are now going to make a flat 3D pocket watch. I created just an ombre. And instead of using an ombre brush to go up and down, I actually use, if you guys can see, the markings. I used a fan brush instead because I wanted a little more of a fabric look because it's, you know, rabbit in a waistcoat, right? So I've done it that way. I put a no-way top coat on. I'm going to buff now, so that my gel that I'm going to be creating the watch with will have something to stick to. Just using a very fine yellow block. Some people know it as white block. They come in all different colors. Okay, I'm gonna wipe over with some cleanser. There we go. We are matte enough. So I'm going to do this down here, and I'm going to leave some area up here for some chain. I'm not going to go through all my material. I'm just going to kind of go step by step, and I will leave everything that I've used in all my videos in the description box below. So to create the watch, I am going to use this IBD. Ooh, big clump of hair right there. Gross. Ooh, it won't come off. Yuck. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at that. See how gross that is? That's gross. That's real gross. All right. Ha ha ha. Rewind. Okay, I'm going to be using IBD. This is a white builder gel. It is kind of runny, in my opinion, but I like its opacity. I like the way it works. So it's a good one for me. All right, so I'm going to be using this to create the body and structure of the watch, because like I said, we're gonna make this a flat but 3D, if that makes sense. I am not using Sheila. I will be using my small, fine cat's eye nail art brush. This is the green one. I don't have a name for all my stripers yet. I don't know. What should we name this one? Oh, we have Frank and we have Sheila. We need a name for this little guy. So, using these two together, I'm going to mark out the body or the circle, whatever, very lightly. And then I'm going to cure it so that I have a base. I'm almost using it like a gel paint right now. Because this is a fair-sized nail, so I do want to do a fair-sized pocket watch. And I also want to get it as perfect of a circle as possible. So I think that's good. I'm also going to have the little crank on an angle. So I'm going to do a little triangle for that to start. And I'm also going to do a little hanging loop. So that's the base for our watch. So I'm going to cure that fully. And then I'm going to kind of speed through the building process with this because it does take a little bit. And I will voice over that part and then we'll come to the details and that together. So we have our 6 layers on our clock. So I'm just gonna wipe away the tacky layer from this builder gel because now we're gonna start to make it look like more of a watch. So this is what we have. Not too high up off the nail, like it, like it. So I'm going to be coloring the watch with Nail Innovations Crown Gold. It's a very metallic gold color. And I'm still using the small art brush. And I'm only covering the lip that we've created and the upper area here. Be really careful around the edges. You want it to meet the blue, but don't spill over onto it. Sorry, I'm probably gonna get quiet here. right, outside's covered. Now I'm just going to do the rest of it here. Sorry guys, I should have fast forwarded through this part, but I didn't. Okay, so that's what we have. I'm going to cure that. After I get as close as I can. So it doesn't look like we have any white edges here. And if you do, that's still okay. I'm just trying to make this really nice. So there we go. Fix that there. Okay, so I'm going to cure that for 90 seconds and I will be right back. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the gold to cure, I'm just going to show you guys. So I have a little bit of tips and toes. They're black. The number for that is 037. I'm also going to use a touch of this 573 Canni gel paint because the second hand on the clock is usually red. I'm using bijou gel to secure my gold caviar beads. I'm going to be using this for the chain. And then to kind of finish off the clock, I'm going to use IBD strong clear builder gel. Okay, so that is cured. So now, still using the small brush because I find that, you know, different brush has different control. So, I need something to rest my hand on. What can I rest my hand on? Here, let's use this. I'm going to start facing my watch here. The typical numbers on a watch, and then I'm going to be adding little tiny black dots to represent the rest of the timepiece. Just like so, and I'm going to flash cure this for about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I've just cleaned and I'm going to reload my brush because I don't want a whole lot of color on my brush. And I'm going to find the center. Boop. And I'm going to make it my small hand, or my hour hand, I should say. And the minute hand, I'm going to flash that. again, while I clean my brush, to go into the red. Take that out of the light. Make the second hand, and I'm going to flash cure that again. Get all this stuff out of the way here. This, all right, so. So now, using the same brush we've been using, I'm going to use the bijou gel, and I'm going to load this thing, and I'm going to draw where I want my chain to go. So the microbeads are going to represent the chain. So I'm laying down this super sticky, really great gel here for that purpose. Making sure they line up. So there we have, they're going to cross over each other just like that, really simple. And I'm going to speed through the application of the microbeads because sometimes it takes a little while. So I will see you guys after I get this chain on. I have cured that. Very sharp, I like that. So now using a dotting tool in my IBD, I am going to fill the face of the clock with a dome of clear. It also kind of will magnify the inside, the face of the clock. It also adds a little more to your flat 3D. Trying to massage out any bubbles or anything like that. Just gonna kind of let that level out a little bit. Help it, tab it. All right, so I'm going to fully cure that for 90 seconds in a UV lamp, and I will be right back. All right, so finally, I'm going to go in with some of Tips and Toes, Nail Innovations No Wipe Top Coat, and I don't want to have too much on my brush, if that makes sense. I want to go over everything, but I don't want it to fill in anything. So I'm going to go over the background and that. I'm going to go in between and up against these caviar beads. But I don't want it to like pool. I lost one. That's okay. I don't want it to pool and fill up that area. I just want to make sure that it's top coated, but not, you know, not too much. Make sure you're dragging the excess off, but still sealing everything in. All right, so I'm going to, I almost forgot something. I'm going to take a little bit of black on my brush before I forget. And I'm just going to detail the turner on the timepiece. Let's give it a little bit of something there. And I'm going to cure that. And I will see you all in a few. Okay, sorry, I thought it was recording there. So I am now just outlining with some black. Just to kind of finish it off. Tips and toes cures tacky free. So it's okay to finish anything with the tips and toes before a top or after a top coat. Just going around everything. Around everything except for the chain. And I've also just refined the lines and the disconnect there on the time turner. And I'm going to cure that fully once again. And I'll see you guys in just a few. All right, so there is that timepiece. Great flat 3D nail. Doesn't stick up too far up off the nail. Super fun. Yes, totally turned out much better with the right hand than it did my left. So, and I was able to get a little more detail in there because my nails are not that big. I don't have very big nail beds. So I love recreating things like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. Click, comment, like, subscribe, and share with the universe. Keep coming back, YouTube family. You know I love you. Follow me on Instagram, bc_jazzy_time. And if you'd like to follow my business page, Beautiful Nails by Design, BEEUTIFUL, not BEA. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification. I post every 3 to 4 days. And also, like up this video. So, yes, and if you guys have any requests or anything you want me to come up with or whatnot, then leave them down in the comments below. So, yes, I'm going to go ahead and get to a very challenging tutorial for y'all. So, hope you guys stay tuned and stay jazzy.